Hey everybody, it's Grandpa. We're up here in the booth. We're having a little bit of trouble getting loaded in, but we're going to see if we can't get it reloaded here real quick. Reconnecting to the network, as you can see right there, and we are going to rejoin real quick. It's about a half-hour practice, so we got time to get in there and get started. They are in practice. We do have a couple of people joining us in the live chat, and hopefully we get a crowd for the race tonight. We got about 30 minutes, 25 minutes, something like that before the actual live event starts. So be sure to join us for that right here on the TVR-Esports channel as we get everything up and running. So this happens every once in a while, just because I'm on the cheap budget here at the TVR-Esports broadcast booth. So hey, check out that Cash App, $ TVR-Esports if you want to help us out and help us boost the program and keep it going, and maybe do some upgrades here pretty soon. Moving to the new location on Tuesday. We're supposed to move last Tuesday, didn't quite make it. Fuel pump went out in the truck. Real life happens. And so my brother had to fix that. And shout out to my brother. He's about as old as I am. Rolling around underneath the truck is no fun at all. But managed to get it fixed. So we'll make the move on Tuesday. New internet connection. Hopefully everything will be up and running a little bit faster. And we won't have to do these little hiccups and waits and stuff. We have a good field showing up tonight for the ARCA series. This is the first time that we have done the ARCA series live on the TVR-Esports channel. So this ought to be a lot of fun out here with these guys. Have a lot of drivers showing up. Had a lot of drivers who are from the H&H or from the TVR-Esports Racing League, and also some drivers from this league right here, this original league. So Rolling Thunder. Rolling Thunder is, I believe they started out as a sim truck driving league. They drive trucks in the big rigs out there in the sim world, and they started this racing league. So now on Saturdays, they race in the dirts at 3 p.m. Central Time, and then at 5 p.m. right here about this time, where they're going to start racing ARCA. They did race the trucks for a while. We have a couple of those videos on the TVR-Esports channel if you want to go look at those. Those are kind of fun to watch. But then they started racing ARCA, and that's what we're doing right now. So hopefully everything loads in this time, and we get no weird little glitches, and everything hooks in fine, and we're back in business. Going to be some great Saturday evening racing, live chat. Ty Stanley hollering, the Bandit in the live chat. Yeah, it should be some good racing. Got a good field out there. Got some good drivers. Dan Chapman. So several decent drivers out there tonight. Hopefully, if my poor old computer is going to be able to keep up with everybody, that's what I'm hoping for here. Looks like trading paints. Looks like it's working. That's a good sign, fans. Trading paints is working, and we're rolling along with the vehicles out there. That's a good sign. 47's out there. The big deal. TAC Form, represent TAC Form out there, the number 47, that orange car you see on the track. There goes the paints there, kind of reloading and refreshing. Make sure we can see all the really cool custom paints out there. Oh my goodness, on the racetrack. They are in practice right now, so you're not watching the actual race at this moment. They're just out there trying to figure out the fastest way around Atlanta. This is Echo Park Atlanta Speedway, the new one. The pit row is a tricky one on this one. So in order to enter pit row, see that yellow line, that green light right there? They just passed it down there on the inside wall before turn 3. You have to get down below that white line down there in that little block section, and make it all the way down there before turn 3, below the block, the orange block, before you get into pit, or you will get a penalty for that. So this is a tricky one here tonight. They'll have to be paying attention. You can really roll through pit row fast through turns 3 and 4 as you're trying to get down in pit, and hopefully we don't see anybody wreck it and slide it back up on the track trying to get through there and cause a big crash. But it can happen here at the new Atlanta, so be aware. Oh, hope we don't see much of that going on. That's what we're going to try to avoid out here at Atlanta. The track's going to be really fast. The new Atlanta out here, Echo Park they call it, is a really fast track. It is a super speedway. These guys will be like full throttle all the way around the track. The draft's going to make a difference. They're going to be really fast out there. So we'll watch them practice out here for a while, listen to some good tunes while they get out there and figure out how to turn left. And of course, a few more drivers are probably going to join us before we get started. So hopefully we'll have a good full field of, maybe 15 or 20 drivers. Already got 11 out there on the field ready to go. So we already got a pretty decent field out here for ARCA. First race for the Rolling Thunder in the ARCA on the TVR-Esports Live. Get ready, fans. We're about to go racing. It's Saturday night.
Can you feel the energy in the air? The crowds are all standing ready to cheer for their favorite driver as they roar by. Adrenaline and excitement on an extreme high. Drivers and crews ready to race. Fans on edge who will set the pace. Fuel is on board and the tires tight. The drivers are strapped in and ready to fight. Planning and aggression, it's a thin line to walk, but that is what separates the racecraft from talk. Coming to the finish line, all bets are off. The win is on the line, and no quarter will be taken. It's time to make the pass. It's time for shake and bacon. It's time to start watching TVR-Esports Racing. Rising up in the stands, sim racing friends are sitting up for the fans, making sure all the belts and tires are tight, getting the mind ready for the long hard fight. Turn left, get ready for the grind. Sim racing friends are holding the line. Turn left, hear the engine scream. This is the place to be, chasing sim racing dreams. When the green flag drops and the fans stand up, it's all gas pedal with a little bit of luck. Turning hard on the wheel into turn one, making lefts and trading paints until the race is done. Turn left, get ready for the grind. Sim racing friends are holding the line. Turn left, hear the engine scream. This is the place to be, chasing sim racing dreams. Coming to the final turn, the finish is all you see. When sim racing friends are turning left, TVR Esports is the place to be. Turn left, get ready for the grind. Sim racing friends are holding the line. Turn left, hear the engine scream. This is the place to be, chasing sim racing dreams.
Dan Chapman gets a shout out in the live chat. There's a couple drivers on the screen right there you haven't seen in a while. The number 84, the Red Rocket. Out there, Ward Fisher on the track. Edwin Warren out there on the track, number 011. Number 11 on the door there. Out there going to turn left. 007 out there on the track. The OG, we just saw him in the dirt race. The Red Rocket. Good to see the Red Rocket Ward Fisher out there. The Wardster ready to turn left in the ARCA series. Good driver out there in that red car. Watch that number. Let's watch that red car. Ward Fisher, the 84. He's going to be one to watch. Here up front, Paul Majivka, the big deal out there in tack form. Looking good out there in his sponsor. Ready to go racing. David Bryant joins us tonight in a Chevrolet. Number 3 out there tonight. Number 2 is going to be Luke Dietz. Dietz. Out there. Luke in the Ford, number 2. Still got about, probably about 20 minutes. No, I got 14, a little under 15 minutes left before we go racing out here with the Rolling Thunder Racing League. So sit back, grab you something to drink, get ready for the action. Got Ty the Bandit Stanley in the live chat. Don't look like he's racing with us tonight. Must head to work or something. So hopefully he's out there watching. We'll play your music for you, Ty. We don't have any drivers out here in this one that have a featured song. I don't think. I'm looking down the list there. Don't see Papa Tater out there anywhere. So But you were the first. Oh no, Michael was the first one. Nope, I don't know who it was. Oh, it was you. Yeah, it was Ty. First one to say something in the live chat. Ty, the Bandit Stanley. Ty's wife is awesome. You rock.
TVR-Esports lights up the screen. The crowd leans in to see the bandit Ty Stanley as he dives into turn 3. Going through the gears off the line. One shot at glory. He begins the long race grind. Racing hero is the TVR story. One lap, one shot. No fear in his eyes. Every turn is tight when the tires bite. The bandit Stanley. The bandit Stanley. On TVR-Esports, he's reaching for fame. The bandit Stanley. The bandit Stanley. Green flag in the air, and they shout out his name. Dive in the turn deep, smoke in the wake. He takes the inside, then he makes his break. Pit crew on edge as he is breaking from the pack, but he holds that lane and he never looks back. One lap, one shot, no fear in his eyes. Every turn is tight when the tires bite. The bandit Stanley, the bandit Stanley. On TVR-Esports, he's reaching for fame. The bandit Stanley, the bandit Stanley. Green flag in the air, and they shout out his name. Last lap, white flag. The bandit won't stop. He threads that needle and comes out on top. Bandit Stanley, the bandit Stanley. On TVR-Esports, remember the name. Whoa, the bandit Stanley, the bandit Stanley. Check it, flag in the air. They shout out his name.
Shout out to the Bandit, Ty Stanley, in the live chat. I believe he's just about as dedicated as the GOAT out there. GOAT showing up at nearly every single race. Starting to fill up out here. We've got, looks like, let's see here, 12, 13, 14 drivers, I think, maybe out there looking to maybe take on the ARCA series. Going to have to write a song for the Rocket, Red Rocket, Ward Fisher. Get him out there as a featured driver. Grandpa does these original, all the songs, all the music you hear on TVR-Esports channel, all original songs, so there's no copyright issues or anything like that. I create all of the lyrics for all the songs, and of course I get a little help from AI to play the music. But all the words are mine, and hopefully you enjoy it. And we try to get a little bit of featured stuff going on for some of the drivers out there. Now about once a week I'll do a song on one of the drivers out there, and I've got a list.
Did you go in there and validate mine?
Oh, we're hearing somebody in the chat. Not sure what that was about. I don't think it was on my Discord. I'm pretty sure that was on the track out there. Yeah, I'm checking the Discord, make sure nobody's in the broadcast booth with me. But I am alone, so that was out on the track out there. Got some young drivers out there on the mic. Got a lot of family men out here, family men, family women, family people out here. Family drivers, got families. Work during the day, race at night. If you are not a sim driver and you've never experienced sim racing with the iRacing venue, you really should give this a try. It is a lot of fun. These guys come out here every week and have just a complete blast in these cars. Racing everything from dirt on rally tracks all the way up to, the IR18 Indy cars. So everything in between out here on iRacing. And a lot of big fields in the official races. You'll see the licenses up there on the far left-hand corner, top left corner there. All the A, B, C, D licenses up there. Those are basically the people's skill level. Some people are just getting started, maybe haven't made it up past the D very much, but you can see him working on it. Merrick Long is a 3.3D, so he's real close to his C license. If he ever gets to that 4.0 and has 2 qualified races, he'll make that. He'll get his license upgraded. And then, of course, you see the blue ones up there. That's the A drivers. Those are the guys that have put in the most time, put the most laps in, and have made their way up to the top and hold the top license in iRacing. So a big mix out here on the field today as we go racing in the ARCA. ARCA Series is one of the beginner type of stock car racing. It's right after street stock. They put you in the ARCA car. There's no cautions during the official ARCA races. Now this one is a 100-lap race, so it is going to have some cautions out here for this one, the 150-mile race in the ARCA Series. So they will have a few cautions out there and slow them down and restart them on occasion in case somebody gets it sideways. But for the most part, in the official races in this series, there are no pit stops. They go green flag to checkered, and you just have to kind of survive out there. Kevin Hobbit joined the field in a Ford. Everybody pulling out into the racetrack. Got one who came out of the pits and went really high up onto the racetrack. Number 3, David Bryant. We'll try to keep an eye on everybody. We'll try to catch as much of the action as we can tonight here, but I am the only cameraman and announcer, so we'll do our best up here. We are working on, maybe I've heard a couple people mention about jumping in the broadcast booth with me a couple times. Haven't quite got someone to jump up in there yet, but they are. If you're one of the drivers out here and you don't want to drive and you're wanting to get up here and help Grandpa keep track of stuff, you are more than welcome to jump up here in the broadcast booth. 007 OG in the Ford down on the bottom of the racetrack. You can see his little skid marks there. It looks like he did a pirouette, that race car, getting it to stop. We got a few more minutes left. Looks like about 6.5 minutes before we get started out here. I got a couple more songs I can play for you. How about some Sim Racing Dreams out there?
Doing probably 18 miles an hour faster than the car that just flew in front of me.
Getting ready to put it on the edge, hoping you can hold your lane. As the field rounds the final turn,
Sorry to cut down.
headed for the start. You can feel the adrenaline revving up in your excited sim, racing hard. Hit the apex, keep it tight, push the limit, chase the light. Wheel in hand, we fly tonight. Sim racing dreams in overdrive. Floor it down the straightaway. Hold the line and watch us play. Feel the rush, get in line. Sim racing dreams in overdrive. We're halfway there and it's time to pit. Got to get it down and keep it off the wall. Rolling the right lane as fast as they allow. Hard on the brakes, sliding to the stall. Got to get away without the tire spin. One bad stop could cost you the win. Time to turn it up, back on the pace. Nothing left to do but go win the race. Hit the apex, keep it tight. Push the limit, chase the light. Wheel in hand, we fly tonight. Sim racing dreams in overdrive. Floor it down the straightaway. Hold the line and watch us play. Feel the rush, get in line. Sim racing dreams Dash lights lit up, the steering feels wrong. You cut my nose off like you on the track. Now I'm checking the damage before I move on. I heard the tires hit, then the whole thing shook. And you never checked your mirror, not even a look. Why, oh why did you wreck me tonight? Why would you leave me crashed in alone? I tried to make a pass, but you caused a big old crash. We're all headed to the pits. You know you were wrong. Leaning on the button, letting you know how he feels. Brandon Ribble Hamilton on TVR live reels. He gets a touch and reaches for that switch. Look out, he gonna call you a bitch. iRacing says he can no longer use the chat. That's what happens when you're mad and talk back. Why, oh why did you wreck me tonight? Why would you leave me crashed and alone? I tried to make a pass, but you caused a big old crash. Now we are all getting it fixed, and Grandpa is writing another song. Why would you leave me crashed and alone? I tried to make a pass, but you caused a big old crash. Now we are all getting it fixed. Can't we all just get along?
Almost done with practice. About to go into qualifying laps out here with the Rolling Thunder. Looks like I got about 14, I want to say 14 drivers showing up so far up there on the boards. A lot of really, some of Thunder Valley's favorite drivers.
You're bouncing off the apron.
Edwin Warren, the 011 on the radio.
Kind of streamline it.
Trying to give some advice to the number 2 car. That is Luke up there, the number 2 Ford. Oh, and then gets into his corner there. Number 11, Edwin Warren. Let's see how he does tonight before we let the nickname fly. He has a nickname in Thunder Valley. We all love you, Edwin. You're great. We do love Edwin. He's a good racer. Haven't seen him in a long time. Used to race with Thunder Valley for a while and went on to do his own thing. And now he's out here. Rolling Thunder going to turn left in an ARCA car. Lights are coming down. We're about to go racing. Lights are off out here. They are staging up to, Jordan Pearson's already on the track, staging up to do their qualifying laps out here on the New Atlanta Echo Park Speedway. 100 lap event, so they got a ways to run to get this one over with. Once they get started, they're going to have to do some tire management. I don't know if they've got enough fuel on board to make it to the end or not. I should have jumped in the TVR-Esports car and checked to see what the fuel was, but I didn't get in the car at all. I stayed right here in the booth. Got a good crowd watching tonight for the ARCA event. Hope everybody's ready to go. Got you something to drink. Make sure you got you a snack ready, some popcorn or something like that. And, oh, hey, go change your Depends. Don't want to do that in the middle of a race. I've been there. It's terrible. Edwin Warren out there going to put a pace lap in. 011 is currently in 8th. We'll see where he ends up once he crosses that finish line and gets his first checkered flag. Paul Majivka now in the pits getting ready to take his qualifying laps. while we watch them qualify, let's find out how Grandpa got in the broadcast booth. Would you like to know how Grandpa got up here in the broadcast booth? Well, let me tell you a story.
Yeah. Grandpa got ran over by a race car. The crash come from nowhere. He says his mirror was filled up with juice box, but juice box says nope, he wasn't there. We all froze when it happened. Fans were calling it a crime. Then Grandpa raised his coffee cup and said, no, look, I'm just fine. Grandpa got ran over by a race car, turning left live on TVR. He parked the car up on the trailer. Now he's a TVR broadcast star. Now the GOAT is looking at the replay, deciding who should get the race and fine. Juice box is now saying that he had room, but the GOAT says he dipped below the line. The live chat is getting full, saying juice box, that's some bull. He stuck the nose in and Grandpa went for a spin. Grandpa got ran over by a race car, turning left live on TVR. He parked the car up on the trailer. Now he's a TVR broadcast star. He came to the pits with dirt on his face and a story for the men. Said if you're gonna make the TVR news, make sure you take a win. Grandpa got ran over by a race car, turning left live on TVR. He parked the car up on the trailer. Now he's gonna be a broadcast star.
All right, fans, now you know. Jordan Pearson out front with the fastest qualifying lap at the moment in the Chevrolet, the number 14. Chase Heggie right there behind him, not by much though. Literally less than 1/10 of a second between them. 1/10 of a second dividing the top 8 drivers. Paul Majivka in 8th and the Ford in 47. 1/10 of a second behind the leader of the pole. So this is going to be a tight field. This is going to be a good race. Let's see, over here looking at the 47. Let's see, I got somebody got 47. 47 in the crowd. I'm going to go with the 47. Mike, hey, thanks for joining us. The GOAT's here with the foam finger. Outstanding. Let's see, Mike says he's going to have to go with 54, 47, and 21 in this field. So keep an eye out for those guys right there. He's going to see if one of those drivers can give him a win tonight. Let's see, who is that? 54. That's going to be Dan Chapman in the 54. 47 is Paul Majivka, the big deal. And, of course, 21, I believe that probably that's Chase Heggie. I almost said Shane the Doorman Harbin, but that's Chase Heggie in this league. I'm used to seeing the 21 on the Doorman's car, but there you go. So Mike the Goat Hemminger's got his picks in. Let's see, the Doorman, that's who's going with rolling with the 47, so he's got his picks in. Ty out there saying, "Woohoo! There's the GOAT." He said, "Oh, there's the GOAT." Yep, GOAT showed up in the live chat. Appreciate that. Got a pretty good crowd out there. Here we go. They're staging up. We're about to go racing out here. Let's get a quick rundown of our starting lineup before we go live out here on the races. Pace car about to pull out. Jordan Pearson, number 14 Chevrolet, is going to start in the pole with that A license out there, showing that big blue license off up there in the pole. Chase Heggie's on his outside, 21 Chevrolet. Number 5 is going to be a Ford. Kevin Hobbit back there in 3rd place. 4th place is the number 77 Chevrolet, Merrick Long. Dan Chapman in the 54 Chevrolet. Another Ford, number 011, Edwin Morin. Cody Smith out there in the Chevrolet, number 24. 57 is going to be James Butler. Number 47 Ford is going to be Paul Majivka, the big deal. Nick Fatboy Ramsey in a Ford, number 93. in 10th. That's the top 10. 11th place is going to be number 2 Ford, is Luck Dietz. I want to say it's Dietz. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, Luck. And Ford. Number 3 is a Chevrolet. David Bryant, Ward Fisher, the Red Rocket out there in a Chevrolet, number 84. Yours truly, Grandpa Thompson, Brent. I'm up here in the booth with you. And OG in the 007 Ford back there in the back, ready to get started as we get started out here with the ARCA Series. 14 of your best drivers out there in the Rolling Thunder League, ready to get rolling and cause some thunder out here at the racetrack. Thanks so much for joining us live chat. Got a big audience out there watching us. It's like one of our largest audiences so far. It just keeps growing and growing, and every week. So now we're consecutively getting double-digit numbers in our audiences for live chat. So that's pretty cool. You guys must be really having a lot of fun watching. So thanks for tuning in. For me to miss the start, I think was what was happening there. Sometimes they don't disqualify me, so here we go. We are rolling. Jordan Pearson out front, going to have the lead first. A lot of good-looking paints out there. We'll do our best to kind of get a good shot of the sponsors out there for everybody and let you know who they're driving for when we can. I'll do the best job I can. I can't always get them completely correct, but at least the trading paints are working, and you can see what the guys are driving out there. Well, Whelan is out there. Dr. Pepper's out there. Got some Jordan Pearson. It looked like he's representing Dr. Pepper on the inside. These are the Menards ARCA Series. A lot of fun driving these cars in the official races. I do race the, you saw in the beginning before the show started, the screenshot of burnt peanut on the hood of my ARCA car. And I do have an ARCA car with the burnt peanut on it. I race the burnt peanut. I do like him. I'm a fan. I watch him every day. I love the burnt peanut. He's awesome. So shout out to the burnt peanut, just because. Rolling Thunder, Jordan Pearson, Chase Teggy, Kevin Hibbett, and Merrick Long. Dan Chapman is your top 5 going into turn number 1. Pace car is off. We're not going green, not going green. They loaded up, added a caution.
We are not going.
Not going green.
Let's get the lineup situated, guys.
Trying to get everybody lined up, get everybody caught up to the field here.
In front of you is saying on his screen.
So they are looking to try to figure out where everybody's supposed to be. Okay, they're going to try to go next time by. Got re-lined up. You heard them on the live chat there, on the track chat, trying to figure out what's going on. So one more lap before we go start. There's the caution car coming back out. They'll have to load up, let him get up in front of them there. So the officials said to add one more lap, get everybody stacked up, had just a little bit too much space between some of the cars for the start. You don't want to get it too much space between these cars in the start, because what they do is somebody will get a run on accident, not even on purpose, just get a little more gas than the guy in front of you, and it'll stack these guys up in a hurry. So you see these gaps right here, they're going to have to close that up and get the cars a little closer for the start of this race as we get ready to roll. Pace car should be coming off in turn number 4 this time by. Jordan Pearson has the start of the race. Lights are on the pace car. It may take one more lap. If the lights are on, usually it takes one more lap. We'll see here as he rolls by if he comes off or if he actually takes another lap.
Well, you may have run out of racecraft. You may have made a mistake.
Okie Budman joins the chat. The number 70 TVR driver says, let's see, let's go TVR drivers. Go get them, Red Rocket, number 84. 77, going to be a strong car out there, says the GOAT.
No, you may be new to the craft. And not so adept at turning left. So why go free wide into turn 1? Then run out of skill, now we're all done. Now the caution is out, and the yellow is flying.
All right, here we go. Clayton says, let's go, let's go. Yep, let's get this thing started. Let's get them rolling. We need to get some laps turned on here. 100 laps to run out here. New Atlanta, Echo Park. going to have to pit for tires at some point. I don't know how much fuel they have on board. They may have enough to make it. Don't know. I don't think these cars will carry 100 laps with their fuel. So they're going to have to stop at some point, no matter what, even if it goes green flag. Is it going to be green flag? We'll see. Atlanta's a super speedway, so they're going to be flooring it and taking every bit of inch of this track they can. Is everybody tightened up? Got everybody kind of tightened up. Oh, number 2, got to catch up. Got to catch up. Keep it tight there on the start. We don't want to get it bunched up. Don't want to get a run on everybody. Maybe lagging back. That is holding up the Red Rocket back there really bad. Number 2 holding up the Red Rocket in the car behind him. Inside line. Out of position as they get rolling. Red Rocket on his bumper already back there. Across the line we go into turn number 1. We are rolling. We are racing here with the Rolling Thunder Racing League. I want to check on that back spot right there. Yeah, Ward Fisher got just a bad start behind the number 3. Number 3 just wasn't getting rolling, so Ward's going to have to try to find him some draft help and catch up to the back of this pack as Ward Fisher, in 10th of the 84, gets a little bit of a late start, but already up 3 positions before we even get started in lap number 1. Jordan Pearson out front on the inside. On the outside, Chase Hagee, number 21. Ooh, just under the red line there as they cross through. I believe the red line is legal here in this league. We'll know here soon enough when they start crossing over it. 14, Dr. Pepper down on the inside, driven by Jordan Pearson on his backside, the 54. Dan Chapman. Got some fans for Dan Chapman in the chat. Shouting out for the 54 to get him a win tonight. Okie Budman out there cheering on the TVR-Esports drivers. Paul Majivka out there. Got a couple drivers out there for TVR. Merrick Long is out there racing for us tonight. We'll be moving into, let's see, 8:30 tonight, Central Time. We'll be going on back onto the dirt as the Thunder Valley drivers take on the Late Model Limited Series in their race. That will be the final night of the race. So be sure to tune in for that one at 8:30 Central Time, 9:30 Eastern. Number 11, Edwin Warren on the back of Merrick Long, TVR driver in the Chevrolet. Number 77 on the outside. They're trying to get a run. They need a little bit of help. One more car would help if the 57 could manage to get up to their back. James Butler, here he comes. He's got a run. Definitely got a little speed. Got the draft. Going to get up to the back of the number 11. If they can stay close. Ooh, without touching. You don't want to give too much pressure in the corner. Oh, my goodness. We're going to see a wreck. Ooh, that was close. You saw the wiggling going on. These ARCA cars can become really unstable in the corner when they're being pushed. So hopefully they'll work that out. 3 wide going into turn 1. Number 11, Warren in the middle. Number 5 down on the bottom. It says 5. I don't think that's 5. Let's see. Cody? That's Cody, I think. And or 24 on the board. And they got together. Number 11 and number 5 got together there. Oh, just missed his front end as Warren cuts across the nose of Cody. Barely missed the front end of that car. Upset the air, I think, probably a little bit and got him to slow down. Chase Hagee out front in the number 21, leading 3 Chevrolets. 1, 2, and 3 on the podium at this time. 21, 14, and 54. Chase Hagee, Jordan Pearson, and Dan Chapman. Dan Chapman doing a good job for his fans out there in the live chat right now, up there in 3rd. Riding around trying to get some speed out of them front cars. Warren, Edwin Warren, and let's see, who is that right behind him? That's Cody Smith, the number 5. 24 up on your board, 5 on the car. Trying to keep up with these 4 cars up here. We'll just call it the number 5 because I'm assuming that's what you guys are looking at in the live chat. So number 5, HendrickCars.com, driven by Cody Smith. Trying to hang on to 4th. Go back to the top 5 here. Or after the top 5, he's actually in 5th. James Butler is in 6th right here. He got the 77. Oh my goodness, almost got into his tail right there as they came out of the corner. 77 trying to get a run on him. Merrick Long, TVR driver, down on the inside, trying to get to the inside of James Butler. Manages to make the pass. Butler's going to try to tuck it in and grab that draft. It'll pull him right back up to the back of the 77 as they come down the back stretch. That battle right there is for 6th. Back up front as the 21 leads these front 4 cars. Fixing to be 5. Edwin now up into 3rd place. behind Jordan Pearson. Third car in line. Let's see if he's pushing the pusher. He gets right up to the bumper of the 14. Gets under the line a little bit coming out of the corner. Little tap there. Going to try to get him up to the 21's bumper. Into the corner they go. 14 got a little run there. Started catching the 21 of Chase Hagee. What's Edwin going to do here? Is he going to seek for the front with 91 laps to go? Is Edwin trying to get first place with 91 to go, or is he going to be happy with third? I don't know. He keeps looking to the inside. We'll have to watch that number 11. Edwin Warren. Not much patience in that number 11 car. Got it lined up now. Number 5 and number 54 giving a little bit of space there. Not sure if they just know something we don't. 47, 57 getting really close. Oh my goodness, the broadcaster's curse. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Let's back it up. They got really close there. 47 got right down. Let's go up to the top camera here, above view. We got an above view of that one, I'm sure. There we go. We'll back it up a little more right here. We're going to super slow motion cam right here. Slow-mo pro cam coming out of the corner. That's the 47 on top. Paul Majivka in the middle lane. Down on the bottom, that is Luke on the bottom down there in the 57. Down the backstretch they go. Everything seemed fine right here. 57 just trying to follow the car behind him. I believe that is James Butler. Oh, that's Mark there. That's Merrick there. That's James Butler is who that is right there in the yellow car. Looks like Paul Majivka just started drifting down. They just got together. He's still in his lane there. There it is. Here it is right here. Here it is right here. Oh, net code. I think that's a little bit of net code. Would they have gotten together? Probably. 57 was sliding out just a little bit. That's probably going to be on the 57 though. A little bit of net code. They never did really touch. You can see the two cars there didn't really get together. Just kind of a net code thing, what we call a net code. It's a thing where the computers think that the two cars touch. They don't actually touch. Lost the front end on the 47. The big deal. He's going to have to get it fixed as we go into a caution out here on the 11th lap here with the Rolling Thunder Racing League at Echo Park Speedway. Shout out to the live chat. Go get them rocking us. 77 too strong. Let's go. Yep. Okay. Got everybody there. Okay. We had a live chat since I said something last time. So here we go. Let's take another caution here. Sorry, cued the wrong song.
Pulled into the pits with a coffee stain lap. Dash lights lit up, the steering feels wrong. You cut my nose off like you on the track. Now I'm checking the damage before I move on. I heard the tires hit, then the whole thing shook. And you never checked your mirror, not even a look. Why, oh why did you wreck me tonight? Why would you leave me crashed in alone? I tried to make a pass, but you caused a big old crash. We're all headed to the pits. You know you were wrong. Leaning on the button, letting you know how he feels. Brandon Ribble Hamilton on TVR live reels. He gets a touch and reaches for that switch. Look out, he gonna call you a bitch. iRacing says he can no longer use the chat. That's what happens when you're mad and talk back. Why, oh why did you wreck me tonight? Why would you leave me crashed and alone? I tried to make a pass, but you caused a big old crash. Now we are all getting it fixed, and Grandpa is writing another song. caused a big old crash. Now we are all getting it fixed. Can't we all just get along?
Green, green, green. We're racing one more time out here with the Rolling Thunder Racing League. Lap number 14, 86 laps left to run out here at Echo Park Speedway, Atlanta. First caution, lap number 14. We had one early before the race even got started, but we won't count that one. So we'll count that one as the first caution as they go too wide through turns 1 and 2. Back down the back stretch they go. Oh, sorry, front stretch. Whew. No, that was the back stretch. 3 and 4. Got ahead of myself. Sorry about that, fans. Jordan Pearson on the outside. Down below the red line goes the Edwin Warren. Right behind Chase Hagee. Oh, 3 wide through the corner. Here they go. It's going to get tight. 14 in the middle. Jordan Pearson holding the line. Down to the bottom, trying to stay on the corner of Edwin Warren. Down the backstretch they come. Still 3 wide. They have not given it up. 77 on the outside. No help at all for the 77. Merrick Long trying to find a spot to put that car back in. He's going to be slow out there on the outside by himself. He's still on the outside of the 14. Still 3 wide as the 007 takes up the bottom. OG down the bottom. 14 still in the middle. Jordan Pearson. Finally, they work it out. Get them back, line back up 2 wide. 3 wide here in the ARCA series at Echo Park can be a little sketchy. You got some good drivers. They can definitely hold it lap after lap that way, but you get a little bit of sliding going on. A little bit of worn tire, and that can get really dangerous. All right, here we go. We're running. Everybody's fine. We're all fine. Nose to tail. A little bit. Oh, my goodness. Edwin Warren got really bad on the corner of Chase Hagee going into that, coming out of that dog leg. Got to be careful when you're pushing these cars. You get onto the corner. Oh, like that right there. Oh, my God. He is getting really close to the left tail light of the 21 every time they go into the corner. Dipping down there low. Hopefully we don't see another caution here anytime soon. Still 3 wide in the back as they fight for position. Red Rocket on the bottom. Ward Fisher, they managed to work. Oh, they did not work it out. They did not work it out. Number 5 gets shot down into pit row. That's going to bring a caution. Let's take a quick look at what might have happened right here to cause all this. It was the 3 wide action that actually caused it as they came around the corner. There we go right there. Let's see if we can get a little better look at it. Super slow-mo coming out of the corner. Ward got a little out of shape, managed to hang on to it and stay in line. Right behind him, number 5 may have been on the brakes. Might even tap to number 54 just a little bit as they came through the bottom of that red line there. And right there, 47 nowhere to go. He was just running his line. 5 really down low on the racetrack. They touched fenders just a little bit, and I think that's what started. Yeah, that's what started. Caused the 5 to float around the front end there. So yeah, there it is right there. Just cut down across the nose of the 47. Nowhere for the 47. That's probably going to be on Kevin Hibbett as we get back to racing here as he bounces off the pit row inside wall. So lap number 18, 82 laps to go. Rolling Thunder Racing League number 5, Kevin Hibbett gets it a little out of shape going through the dog leg. I was looking for my other caution song, but I don't see it in here anywhere. I don't have it on the list. So, we'll go right back to left pedal. I like me some rhythm and blues, a little soul music. Yeah.
Well, you may have run out of racecraft. You may have made a mistake. That pedal on your far left side, most drivers call it the brake. Now I know you may be new to your craft and not so adept at turning left. So why go 3 wide into turn 1? Then run out of skill, now we're all done. Now the caution is out, and the yellow is flying. The leader is pissed, and the offender is lying. Here comes the goat, with an end of line. The penalties are coming, there might be a fight. Race hard, race clean, use respect and be nice. I'll see you at the finish line, get a win in life.
Lights are off on the pace car. That means we are about to go racing this time by. Down on the bottom of the racetrack, the 007 OG got the lead of this race. Going to go into turn number 1 first. Several cars hit pit stop at lap number 19. So the top 3 in your screen right now, they stayed out. OG, Nick Ramsey, and Cody Smith. 007, 93, and number 5 on your screen. Everybody else on fresh tires. That, I'm telling you, that is going to make a difference. These cars are going to be faster after. It won't take but about a lap for them to really start building the speed up and start running past these guys. So get ready for the action as these guys go racing, because these front 3 cars are on old tires. Go to the live chat, says, looks like the Wild West going down on the apron. Yep, these guys are, anything goes. Drive it through the grass, the pit. Who knows where they might put it. Let's go racing.
Green flag, green flag.
Headed for turn number 1. So far, so good. Diving it in. Here we go. Around the corner on the outside, Edwin Warren on the back of 21. Chase Hegge's been right on the back of Chase Hegge this entire race. Just kind of following him through. 41 got a little bit of a blink there, trying to keep an eye on him, but there's a 41 down there on the bottom. Not sure who driver is that. I want to say it's not Dan Chapman, is it? It's not OG. Mark Long, 41? Oh, just blinked off the track. Not sure who that is down there on the bottom of the racetrack. In the 41, I can't seem to get him on my screen. It's the wrong number. Oh, there it is. It's the 77. That's Merrick Long, I believe is who that is. The OnlyFans car, of all things. Out front, Edwin Warren finally has his car out front. Now, he worked and pushed and shoved and bumped and scraped to get up there. Let's see what he does with it. He's going to be the slowest car on the track, so he's going to run the block. Up the hill he went. Got in front of the outside car, 54, Dan Chapman. Now he's down the bottom, blocking the bottom, 21. This is going to get crazy, fans. Number 11 out front. Edwin Warren dropping from... Oh, and I knew it was coming. I could have predicted it. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. Edwin Warren up the track, down the track, blocking the position. And Dan Chapman said, I'm not letting up this time. I'm going to give it the throttle. And there you go. Let's back it up one more time. Take a quick look at what happened here in slow motion. Let's grab another camera angle up here above you. Always seems to be the best one to watch right here. Let's go into super slow motion. Let's go to just regular slow motion right here. You got a little bump right there going into the corner. Right there. Let's back that up. Take another quick look at it. You can see that Dan had a run, had a push from the 77, went to the outside right here. You see Dan start leaning to the outside to take that third lane, and it just, I don't know, he just had a run. Levin been blocking the position for a minute and just got him in the corner, and around they went. So I'm not sure who will call that one, but you saw it just like I did. Edwin Warren was guarding that front position as if he was faster than the slowest car on the track. And when you're up front in one of these draft races, it just makes you the slowest car. And running up and down the track and blocking like that is one sure way to get one of these drivers into your back end, and that's what happened. Dan Chapman on the outside. Had a little run and a push from the guy behind him. Dan couldn't do anything. He got bumped from behind and shoved, and just found the corner of the number 11. Around they went. So there you go. There you go, Goat. Yeah, you said something about the Wild West out there. Well, woo, doggy. There you go. They's out there swinging their hats around in circles and throwing lassos on that one. Woo, that was crazy. We'll get back to our camera here. There we go. There's a rear chase cam there. There we go. There's the camera I was looking for. Chase Tangy out front still has not pitted. Jordan Pearson, Cody Smith, and Luke all out there on old tires. Dan Chapman as well. Don't see him pitting yet, staying out. Everybody else kind of rolling in. Nope, there's Dan. Nope, 24. Lap 24 is the last time he pitted, so he's already got his tires. 74 left to run out here. Several drivers that went in lap 25. Several in now. Warren Fisher, Merrick Long, Edwin Warren, Paul Majivka, Kevin Hibbett, James Butler, all in getting tires and fuel. Should be able to make it to the end if they spare their tires from here. 74 laps is a little bit of a long run. You can see they were getting gas and fuel at 30, so I'm assuming that's about what the tires and fuel is on board, something to that measure. Got one of our biggest crowds so far. It just keeps building and building every single day, every week. Thank you so much, live chat. If you're one of our new fans out there watching, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It's free. And hit that notification bell. Open up that notification bell and hit all. And every day except Tuesday, we have at least one race, sometimes 2 or 3. Like on Saturday, we have 3 here. We have Dirt Oval for the Rolling Thunder League at 3 p.m. Central. Then right here at 5 p.m. Central, the ARCA Series. And then at 8:30 p.m. Central, 9:30 p.m. Eastern, join us for the Thunder Valley Racing League and their Dirt Series on Saturday. I think we've been moving Thunder Valley's Dirt to Sunday night with the Pro 2 run. And because we have a new series coming up on TVR-Esports that is a Cup Car Series with the 40 and over guys. So everybody in the Cup Series is 40 years old and older. And we'll see how good the old guys can race out there on Saturdays coming up. I think the 25th is their first race. It'll be the Cup Cars. I believe Daytona. So tune in for that one. Get it on your calendar. 25th. I believe I want to say their start times are 7 p.m. or something. Maybe 7 p.m. something like that. Be right after this race. Hopefully next season, if everything works right, we can start doing like a review on Tuesdays on our day we don't actually do live broadcasts. So you guys can join us in the Discord, fans, and meet the drivers. Maybe even see them on camera. Meet Grandpa and his beard and all his long hair and all the other bearded wonders in the Thunder Valley Racing League as we discuss what happened in the week's events during the races as we discuss all that stuff. So hopefully we can do that. That's something I think fun that the fans will enjoy and get in on. Throw their 2 cents in, you know. Say you saw so-and-so wreck so-and-so. It's their fault. Let's go racing. Chase Heggie in the 21 Chevrolet out front. Got 3 Chevrolets leading the race right now. Number 2 backed off just a little bit there. That's Luke. He's giving a little extra room. Not sure if that's real safe out there with these drivers as they shout. Yeah, it didn't take long. They are not liking the start that the number 2 is giving them out there. Number 2 may take an option to go to the back of the line in the restarts because rough starts for the number 2 out there. Luke doing the best he can out there. New to the fields out there. He's in a C license, so that's how you can kind of tell he's a little bit less experienced than these drivers out here. Here comes the Red Rocket. The biggest mover of the race right now is the Red Rocket. Ward Fisher, that number 84. He has gained 8 positions since the beginning of this race and is currently running in 6th, trying to get himself up into the top 5. Ward Fisher, the Red Rocket. Top 3 drivers, Chase Heggie leads, Jordan Pearson right on his heels, Cody Smith just less than a second behind him, less than half a second as they line him up. Going around turns 3 and 4, down on the bottom of the track. Red Rocket just sticking to that line like he was married to it, down on the bottom of the track. Across the danger zone they go. It's going to scrub a little tires down there and get the car a little out of balance. But as long as you hold on to that steering wheel through there, it should travel through there pretty good without too much of an issue. Watching my frame rate over here jump up and down. Can't wait till we get to the new internet. Right now showing about a 15% loss, which is too much. I don't like it. It's unacceptable. So hopefully everything will get a little faster when we get to our new connection over at the new place here in the next couple of days. Shooting for Tuesday. Truck's fixed. Oh Chad, Okie Budman has got up underneath the truck for 2.5, 3 days. And I couldn't help him. I got a bad heart, and I just can't help him. And he down there had to drop that tank and put a new fuel pump in the truck. So we're going to move the studio Tuesday, get a faster internet for all these broadcasts and the fans. So join us, and hopefully we'll be broadcasting on the other venues too. Twitch, we should have a live going on Twitch, a live on Facebook. So hopefully we can gather up another 1,000 subscribers out there in the YouTube land to watch the races with us. Lined up, Chase taking out front of the 21. Look at these Chevrolets. We've got 5 Chevrolets, all top 5. Oh my goodness! All top 5 Chevrolets. Had a big wiggle right there as Merrick Long in the 77 gets in the back of Ward Fisher a little bit, and got a big wiggle out of those 2 vehicles. They managed to keep it running in the right direction. That is Nick Ramsey in that 41. I couldn't figure out who it was in the OnlyFans Cream of Wheat car, and it's Nick Fatboy Ramsey. I should have known who was in that car. Top 5 drivers just giving it everything they got. Let's take a look back through the field here. Back in 8th place, OG leading this second pack back here as they wiggle. You can see kind of probably why they are not quite caught up with the leaders. They are just wiggling all over the place. Edwin Warren, the 3rd car in the line back here behind the 57. If they keep them lined up nice and straight, they may be able to catch the leaders. They're about 4 seconds back. Got a long way to go though. Under green flag conditions, boy, you're going to need every bit of speed you can get by lining these things up at least 3 or 4 deep to get the maximum amount of speed. Every time they stick the noses out like that, they just slow down. So it's going to scrub speed. They really need to keep these things lined up. A couple inches off the bumper in front of you is the best place to be. If you can be that second car like where the 11 is and give a little push down the back stretch, or when it's nice and straight, it's a good idea, but never in the corner. They get really out of shape in the corner. You can see right there, the lead car in that pack, OG, got a little bit over that red line and got him out of shape. So they've got him lined up. You can see the gap right there between them and those 2 cars right here. That's Paul Majivka and Nick Ramsey trying to stay together. But these front 5 are trying to stay as close as possible. A little bit of a gap now between the 84 Ward Fisher. He's up 9 positions now into the top 4. Looking for a podium finish. Ward Fisher in the 84, the Red Rocket. 64 laps to go, 36 down. So we are just over halfway here at the Echo Park Speedway, Atlanta. No green flag stops yet. 11 cars still on the lead lap. Kevin Hibbett is the lucky dog at the moment. James Butler is in competition for that lap. Big push coming out of the corner down the stretch. 14 on the back of Chase Heggie. Jordan Pearson giving the shove. Heggie taking it. Number 5 backed off just a little bit. That's Cody Smith. Going to give him a little room to work. That's the right thing to do. That 3rd car always has a lot of speed in that draft. They can always catch right back up just by giving it the accelerator and pointing it in the right direction. Those front 2 cars are the ones that are going to determine the pace. There's a little air gap there. It might slow them down a little bit. We'll see if these cars back here can catch them. OG still leading this pack in the back in 6th place. Like they maybe, oh my goodness, who was that? And they wrecked it. Oh, I saw it starting to happen. Tried to catch it on camera. We'll back it up a little bit and go into slow motion. Yeah, right there is where it started. Big wiggle there by 57. James Butler is
car metal 1 and 2.
Or it wasn't 57. It was Dan Chapman got a push by the 57.
Sorry about that.
Going into the corner, and you can hear David and Brian apologizing. I don't know if David had anything to do with it. He just kind of was a victim of circumstances. When they went into the corner there, right there. Well, yeah, he got in the back of him a little bit, but it wasn't much you could do at that point. I think 57 was already slowing down, so horrific crash. Oh, my goodness, who was that that came around the corner? Number 2. Luke Dietz in number 2, and Ford came around the corner and just smashed into the back of that race car. So we'll get back to the racing action. Big old crash here at lap number 39. 61 laps left to go as Chase Hagee in the 21 leads this race. Top 4 cars are Chevrolets out there in the race tonight.
Rising up in the stands, sim racing friends are sitting up for the fans, making sure all the belts and tires are tight, getting the mind ready for the long hard fight. Turn left, get ready for the grind. Sim racing friends are holding the line. Turn left, hear the engine scream. This is the place to be, chasing sim racing dreams. When the green flag drops and the fans stand up, it's all gas pedal with a little bit of luck. Turning hard on the wheel into turn 1, making lefts and trading paints until the race is done. Turn left, get ready for the grind. Sim racing friends are holding the line. Turn left, hear the engine scream. This is the place to be, chasing sim racing dreams. Coming to the final turn, the finish is all you see. When sim racing friends are turning left, TVR-Esports is the place to be. Turn left, get ready for the grind. Sim racing friends are holding the line. Turn left, hear the engine scream. This is the place to be, chasing sim racing dreams.
Lights are off on the pace car. We're going green flag racing this time by. We have made it to lap number 41 with 59 left to go. Almost halfway. 100 lap race out here. 150 miles. I believe this is a 1.5 mile. This might be a 2 mile track. This may be a 200 mile race. I believe this track is no longer than 1.5 miles. I'd have to look for sure. I'm not positive. Don't quote me on it. I may be wrong. Grandpa's wrong about a lot of things. But it is a fairly long track. I know it's a super speedway. They do pretty much floor it the entire time around this track. I think it might be 2 miles. This might be 200 mile competition. 59 left to go up to lap 42 this time by. On the inside is going to be Chase Hagee in the 21, number 14, Dr. Pepper driver. Jordan Pearson on the outside.
There, man, Ward.
Let's see if we can't close up the gaps a little bit out here. OG trying to get a little bit closer to the front before we get started. There we go. Gaps are closing up now. Everybody's getting ready. In the zone, we're away in racing. Little bit of slip by just about everybody up front, but everybody gets away clean. No issues so far. Get to a better camera here. There we go. Edwin Warden leading this little group around the corner here. Currently in the bottom of the top 5. Trying to hang on to that 5th place. Blinked out just a little bit there on the back of the 77, trying to get some draft. Merrick Long on the outside, holding on to the 14's bumper. Down on the inside comes Reckamorn. Oh, he blinked out again. Oh my goodness, that's terrible. Hopefully that solves itself. On the back of Warren Fisher, Edwin Warren. The Red Rocket has moved all the way up to 2nd now. 11 positions. Biggest mover of the race, the Red Rocket, right there in the the number 84 down on the inside, right behind Chase Heggie in the 21. Can Ward Fisher pull off a win out here? Oh my goodness, Edwin Warren down the inside, rolled the red line. He's blinking out, he's gone, we can't see him into the corner. Red Rocket they have no idea where that car went. He blinked off the track. We may have lost Edwin. I don't know where Edwin is. He is gone off the racetrack, and we may have lost Edwin. Says he's back in 9th. So he may have made it back up onto the racetrack. There he is right there. There he is. Big blink by the 011. Must have saw it on his own screen and tried to get out of everybody's way. There for a second, I thought he was going to come back on the screen right inside of Ward Fisher's car. That was close. Everybody up front now, side by side, nose to tail, 2 lanes. 3 deep. Down the backstretch they go. Paul Majivka, the big deal in the tack form, bringing up the rear of this pack right here, looking for a position. 55 laps to go. Paul's a patient driver out there. He knows how to get that orange and black car up there to the front in the last lap, barring any kind of collision. Just keep it clean, Paul, and you're going to win a race out there here with the Rolling Thunder. Tack form, driven by Paul Majivka. Dr. Pepper out front right now. Jordan Pearson leading the race in the Dr. Pepper car. Number 14 on the bottom. 77 going to give him a run for his money, though. On the outside, here comes Merrick Long, the TVR-Esports driver for Thunder Valley Racing, driving the Wheelan car. Thunder Valley driver on the outside, right here at Rollin Thunder, trying to take the spot from Jordan Pearson. Right behind him is Fat Boy Ramsey, number 93. That cream of wheat car. Taking the middle lane down the backstretch. Ward thought about going out there, no room, had to keep it down on the bottom. Really kind of trapped where he's at right now in that 3rd spot on the bottom line. As long as those cars on the outside maintain where they're at, you just really have nowhere to go. That right there, you saw that little hiccup. When they went down below that line, it created a 3rd lane for Ward Fisher. If he had enough speed to get his nose in when they went down below that line, then that's the kind of issues you have to look for in a track where they race below that line like that. Hopefully everybody manages. Oh, on the outside, 41 got it real wide in the corner. 007 going to make the pass. OG goes 3 wide to 84. Ward Fisher on his inside makes the pass. Paul Majivka picks up a position, moves it up there to the top 5. Top 6 now, I guess, for Paul Majivka on the outside. Those top 3 cars trying to find some speed on the outside. Inside line picked up a little bit of pace, got the advantage. Ward Fisher might get an opening to the outside. Does he take it, though, or does he stay on the inside and run behind the 21 of Chase Heggie? Still got a long ways to go. 50 laps just now to the halfway point of this race. So now they've got an idea about what the fuel's going to do, what the tires are going to do. Eleven drivers on the lead lap. We'll take a look at this backpack back here to see how they're doing. Here we got a couple right here. There's number 11, Edwin Warren leading Cody Smith, and I believe that's Kevin Hobbit back there, the number 11. Hibbett, not Hobbit. I keep saying Hobbit. It's Hibbett, Kevin Hibbett. Number 5. Here is the number 3, Luke's David Bryant. He's still out on the track in the Chevrolet. There's the number 2. One of our newest drivers out there, I believe. Luke doing okay out there in the Ford. Turning left, still got it rolling. 2 laps down, but he is the lucky dog in case something goes wrong. Maybe he can get that lap back. This group up front, racing for position. Oh my goodness, just as the camera turns, 77 Thunder Valley racer Merrick Long gets pushed up into the wall and starts a flipping. I'm going in slow motion right here, kind of see what happened here. Not sure if he got a bump on the rear end. Oh, yeah, I think so. Yeah, right there. Looks like the 007 might have touched him right there, yeah. 007 got into his outside corner and turned him up into the outside wall. So that's OG, I believe is who that is in the 007. So we'll go back to live feed here. I don't know if that brought out I should have brought. Yeah, caution is out. Caution is definitely out. 007 OG gets into the corner of Merrick Long and sends him into the outside wall, blows him up, turns him over in circles. Woo, what a crash. We'll be right back with racing action. Just a few more minutes. Thanks for staying, everybody. Thanks for watching. I love you guys so much. You guys are awesome. Thanks for leaving stuff in the live chat, too. That's awesome to chat and let me know you're there. And let me know who your favorite driver is. Hey, I tell you what, Dan Chapman's doing a pretty good job. He's only up one spot, but he is carrying 4th place. That Ward Fisher,
right here, guys.
that guy you heard on the radio right there, the Red Rocket, Ward Fisher. 10 positions that 84 car has made up during this race. 10. He's headed for the lead, people. He's headed for the lead. Watch him.
Yeah, that's one little option I forgot. Thanks for the reminder.
Fans, here we go. Let's go racing one more time out here with Rollin Thunder down on the inside. Cody Smith has the lead. That number 5 car is outside the number 14 Dr. Pepper driver Jordan Pearson. Green, green, green. They are away in racing in the HHR restart zone. Paul Majivka got a bad start by the car in front of him, number 41. Little late on the gas. Had to go around the outside. Managed to work his way around safely into turn number 1. 47's got a good run on the outside. Dan Chapman saw him coming and stuck his car out there to see if he could get a piece of it. Decided to go back inside. Paul Majivka going to follow suit. That leaves the number 5 trapped on the outside by the 84 Ward Fisher. Ward Fisher lost a few spots during that restart. Way down low on the racetrack. Here comes Ward. He said, I'll tell you what, you want to take advantage of that bottom line, I'll take it, and I'll get right down on the grass is what I'll do. Ward Fisher, Red Rocket, picked up a lot of time through the dogleg. Looking to the outside all by himself for a second there. Woohoo! Ward Fisher got something extra in that red car. Here he comes, looking on the outside of Warren. Edwin Warren on the inside, Ward Fisher on the outside, the 84, the number 11, side by side. Ward, no help. No help for the Red Rocket on the outside. Needs a car to get behind him, give him a little bit of shove, or one of these cars up front to step out of line. Paul Majivka, step out. Dan Chapman, somebody help out the Red Rocket. Way down low on the racetrack goes the 5, all the way up in front of Red Rocket. 84 Ward Fisher had nowhere to go. Number 5 went down across the bottom of the racetrack, and I mean came all the way up across the track and almost took out the field. He had to take some damage. He's slow on the racetrack. Maybe some damage there to the number 5. Almost took out Ward Fisher. Ward Fisher lost about 5 spots there at that restart. He's trying to get his way back up to this front group. Paul Majivka doing a good job working his way up. 4 positions now he's gained during the start of this race, the first half of this race. 41 left to go. Trying to work his way up towards the front, that number 47. Edwin Warren looking to the front again one more time. That number 011 Ford. Fastest Ford in the field right now at lap number 60. 40 left to go. Still got a good crowd in the live chat. Thanks for watching, everybody. You guys are awesome and my favorite people in the whole world. Hopefully my grandson is watching on this Saturday. Big shout out to Gabriel, to Milo, to Alexandra, and all you grandkids out there. Awesome. Love you guys so much. Hopefully you get to see it. Grandpa's broadcast every once in a while. Chase Hagee in the 21 Chevrolet leads the way. All Chevrolets on the podium right now with Edwin Warren, the fastest Ford in the field, on their backside in 4th. Here comes Paul Majivka. He has made his way up to the top 5, that black and orange tack form car. Trying to get this Ford 47 up towards the front of the field. Paul Majivka, the big deal. 14-21, working pretty good together. 54 Dan Chapman, also a really good driver, working well with those front 3. Here comes the 11. Is Edwin going to force an issue, or is he going to ride around with Dan Chapman here for another 30 laps before we start pushing the issue? We're going to have to wait and see. Let's check out this group back here. We got 3 running together back here. Number 5, that's Kevin Hibbett with Ward Fisher and the 007 of OG right there on the back. 3 cars, that's exactly what they need to maintain a good pace. They'll be able to either catch or keep up with those cars up front. They won't lose ground as long as they stay 3 deep. 77, Merrick Long and David Bryant. Oh, we got a yellow. Right there it is. Fat Boy Ramsey may have just lost that on his own, looks like there. Lost the car there. Let's go back to Ramsey here. 41 coming around the corner. This is coming out of 3, I believe. Got over the red line a little bit. Oh my goodness. Something went wrong. That had to be an equipment failure. He is not even slowing down.
Turn 2.
Yeah, that's an equipment failure. 100% equipment failure. Nick Ramsey lost equipment. Got meatballed coming out of turn 4. Lap number 64. Caution is out one more time here at the racetrack. So we got another caution here. Lap number 64. It's been a pretty good race. Got a lot of competition going on. We've changed leaders a couple of times. Oh my gosh! What happened right there? Oh my Lord. What happened there? Let's back this up and take a look. Who is it? David Bryant. Oh my, full speed. Oh, he hit the brake. I don't know if he just wasn't paying attention. He didn't hit the brake till right at the end. Just plowed into the back of 77 and 84 Ward Fisher. Oh my gosh. David Bryant, number 3, was not paying attention. Got black flag out. The officials are gonna get you for that one. Oh my goodness. Merrick Long also got a black flag. It's probably due to damage. He got too many X's and get DQ'd. So he got DQ'd there as he comes into the field and just plows into the Red Rockets. Hopefully 84 can get it fixed, get it back out on the racetrack. And there he is right there, Ward Fisher. Oh, tough luck for Ward. Biggest mover of the race down in the pit after just getting plowed into under caution. Oh, my Lord. Hopefully there's apologies flying around the garage right now and everybody's saying I'm sorry, because that was a nasty wreck. We'll be right back with the race in just a few more minutes. Thanks for watching the live chat. I appreciate you guys. You guys are the best.
Pulled into the pits with a coffee stain lap. Dash lights lit up, the steering feels wrong. You cut my nose off like you on the track. Now I'm checking the damage before I move on. I heard the tires hit, then the whole thing shook. And you never checked your mirror, not even a look. Why, oh why, did you wreck me tonight? Why would you leave me crashed in alone? I tried to make a pass, but you caused a big old crash. We're all headed to the pits. You know you were wrong. Leaning on the button, letting you know how he feels. Brandon Ribble Hamilton on TVR live reels. He gets a touch and reaches for that switch. Look out, he gonna call you a iRacing says he can no longer use the chat. That's what happens when you're mad and talk back. Why, oh why, did you wreck me tonight? Why would you leave me crashed and alone? I tried to make a pass, but you caused a big old crash. Now we are all getting it fixed, and Grandpa is writing another song.
Pace car's off. Number 21, Chase Hagee has the bottom groove on the inside. HHR restart zone, green flag. Here we go. We are racing. Everybody on the throttle. 14 ducks down low behind the first place driver. Gets it down there in the single file. Real Red Rocket tried to stick his nose in 3-4 minutes there. 5 thought about pulling down. They decided to work it out. Ward lost a little bit of speed there, but they worked it out and did not wreck it. That was close. They're going to have to work as a team back there. This front group is starting to pull away again. This time only got 4 cars, though. They may not have the same amount of speed as these guys back here. These guys work together. They're going to be coming like a freight train. Paul Majivka right now is probably in one of the best positions if he stays out front in this pack. Gets a little help. Oh, 007 down low. Paul Majivka takes the outside, gives him the inside lane. Got Ward Fisher behind him, though. That could make him pretty fast if they can get a little bit of help. Oh, boy, there's the number 2 down on the inside. They lined them up. That's how they need to keep them right there if they're going to catch that lead pack. Nose to tail. 54 is the last car in this lead pack. Got 4 of them deep. Chase Hagee, Jordan Pearson, Edwin Warren, and Dan Chapman up front. Crossing the start-finish line at lap number 69. Black flag on the restart. That's why we can't have nice things, says Ty Stanley, the bandit in the live chat. Yep, that's why we can't have nice things. Yep, you tell him. Yep. Goat says, you tell him, bandit. You tell him. No black box. Yep, got to watch that black box. See where you're at on the track. You know, quit petting the kitty cat while you're driving down the racetrack. It's going to cause an accident. Just like that. Nose to tail, the front four trying to run away with it. 30 laps to go. Can they maintain their position without any kind of problems? OG out front in the second group. The second group actually has the potential to be faster than the first group if they work together. This group back here can catch that front group before they get to the finish line, I guarantee you. They got 5 cars back here working together. If they keep them lined up, they're going to be fast. These guys up front, though, these are some good drivers in these 4. Chase Hagee, the number 14, Jordan Pearson, Edwin Warren, the number 011, and the 54, Dan Chapman. These guys are fast. They know what to do with a race car. As long as Edwin doesn't get too aggressive towards the end of this race, they may finish just like they are, or at least have a good run for the finish line. Watch that number 11, though. He's famous for wanting to win that race in the last lap, and he will go for it. We'll see how it works out for them all. Number 14 doing a good job. Dan Chapman, the 54's got some fans in the live chat. Good job out there. Currently up in 4th place. Biggest mover of the race here at lap 72 is going to be OG. That driver right there in the 007 leading this backpack on down the inside. Up 10 positions now. Tie with the Red Rocket there, the 84. They both were in 10 positions up for a minute. Red Rocket fell a few positions back at the last incident. But he is still on the lead lap back here in this second pack, trying to find their way up towards the front of the field. Chase got a little bit of a gap. Jordan, they had issues. Something happened. Something happened down the racetrack. Yeah, definitely something happened. Not sure what it was, but Jordan on the outside. Edwin Warren down now on the inside behind Chase Hagee. Oh, he comes back down the inside, beat him around the corner. Edwin having to look for some draft. Files in behind Dan Chapman. Dan Chapman takes over 3rd place. Big Fat Boy Ramsey right there. 4 laps down. That car you see 5th in line is 4 laps down. Merrick Long is 1 lap down. He's in the lucky dog spot right now. So Fat Boy Ramsey, the 41, that cream of wheat car, is just trying to maintain his position for now and hoping for a couple of cautions is really what he's looking for. Maybe get a couple laps back. I don't know. 4 cautions would be a lot in 25 laps. Let's hope that don't happen. 4.8 second gap on the leader, and you can see it kind of dropping a little bit down to 4.7. Oh my goodness, number 5 dropped out of line. They all dropped out of line there. Everybody got out of shape going across the start finish. On the outside, 007 OG went to the outside and kind of let him have it, I think. Here comes the 47, Paul Majivka in 5th. He's going to try to lead the pack. 5.4 seconds back. He's going to need some help to catch this lead pack. 5 seconds to make up in 24 laps is a hard task to do without a caution. Up front, Chase Hagee leads the race. Jordan Pearson still on his bumper. 23 laps left to run. These 4 drivers up front are biding their time. Hopefully they're going to be patient till the final lap and we see some really good action as they all race for the top 3 spots. One of them won't make it. There's 4 of them and there's only 3 holes to fill, so we'll see what happens. Live chat says, we know what he's famous for. A lot of these drivers are well known by the other drivers and some of the fans. So if you're new to the iRacing venue, new to sim racing, be sure to come back every single week and pick out a driver. Who's your favorite driver? Is it number 14? That'd be a good one to ride with. Jordan Pearson, he's out front a lot. Dan Chapman. Hey, even Edwin Warren is a good driver out there. He finds himself up front a lot. It's just about half the time he ends up pointing the wrong direction. But he's trying. He's fast. He is a fast racer. Any day of the week, that number 11 right there could win a race. Right on the corner, number 54 coming down the backstretch. Got a little bit wide going down the backstretch. Nick giving him a little bit of room, backing off these front 4. 21 laps left to run. Let's see how this back group is doing. They are now, let's see here, 7.9 seconds back. So they are not quite catching up with him. They're losing a little bit of ground. Ward Fisher now going to take over the lead spot with the 007 on his backside, maybe. Paul Majivka rolls the entrance of the corner a little bit faster than the 84. Managed to stay out front. Ward Fisher going to get right up to his backside, give a little speed down this backstretch into turn 3. Barring any cautions, this is probably going to be the finish of your race up here. This will be the excitement right here at these 4 cars coming to the end. 19 left to go. Chase doing a good job holding the lead position. 14 not getting off his bumper. He isn't moved not an inch. He's staying right on his bumper. Dan Chapman giving him room to work. You don't want to push the pusher. That's what the saying is on the track when you're out here in a draft race. You don't want to push the pusher. That's what causes that inchworm effect. Get all discombobulated. Got a good crowd in the live chat. Thank you guys. Love you guys. You guys are awesome. Lots of love, lots of love, and lots of love to the live chat. Really good job by these front 4 drivers. They finally got together and decided they're going to calm down and wait for the last lap. I don't expect they'll stay like this for much longer. I'm telling you now that the adrenaline is beginning to build. The patience is beginning to run short. The wick's getting shorter and shorter. The flames are getting closer to the finger. And these guys are about to shake it loose, I guarantee you. 21 up front, slowest car on the racetrack right now is going to be the number 21 as he's out front being shoved by the 14. They will look for a pass coming to the finish line. I can't see Jordan Pearson giving him the finish like that. It's been a great race out here, the whole race, 16 laps left to go. A little bit of a blink there, sorry fans. Been a long race. I'll have to restart everything before the race tonight at 8:30 here in about, about 2 hours away, 9:30 Central, Eastern Time, 8:30 Central. Thunder Valley Racing takes on the Dirt Oval, late model limited series. I believe it's race number 11 in the 15-week series, and we'll be doing a doubleheader at the end of their series. Merrick Long is the lucky dog right now, currently in 10th place. 9 cars still on the lead lap here with 15 to go. Take a look back here at the back pack. Still lined up. Ward Fisher now leading this pack in the back, number 5 on his heels. 47, Paul Majivka back in 7th, still in the top 10. Got the lucky dog as the last car in this pack, so he's staying right with him. If there happens to be a caution, the Thunder Valley driver, Merrick Long, will be able to get his lap back. Nerves are beginning to get a little frayed now as they get closer and closer to the end of this race. Sweat starting to build on the steering wheel. Muscles starting to tense up. Everybody's starting to grit their teeth. Closer and closer. 13 laps to go. 12 this time by. Ooh, 14 right out on the corner tail light of the number 21. Ward Fisher still leading this back group. 47, Paul Majivka's moved up into 6th place now in the tack form car. 11 seconds back. They don't think they're going to be able to catch these guys up front. They've lost some of their help. They're down to 3 cars now in this pack. And lost a couple of cars. Must have been an incident out on the track as they have fallen off. A couple, let's see, Cody Smith, James Butler, David Bryant, and Luke Dietz in the pits. So either the tires wore out or the fuel went out, probably tires, or they had an incident and bumped into the wall and had to get it fixed, which is also a big possibility. Little touch there by the 14th, right on his bumper, giving him a push, kind of on the outside a little bit. Want to be real careful to square these things up when you're pushing. Get too much into that tail light area and it will turn these things around in circles. 10 to go this time by. 10 to go. 90 laps done here at Echo Park Speedway. Oh my goodness, fans. Hey, you guys are the superheroes. You have stuck it out here for nearly 200 laps out here at Echo Park Speedway. You are the heroes. Outstanding. Thank you so much for sticking around and watching this race with Grandpa out here. And watch that 11. We're going to watch these 4 cars here coming into this race because I got a feeling that these cars, especially that one in the back, is going to want to go to the front. He is not going to be happy with a 4th place finish. I can promise you that. Nine laps left to go. Let's see if we can, maybe we can get a driver's view and ride along with the driver here view with Edwin Warren. Let's see if we can find a cockpit view for Edwin Warren. There we go. Let's go with Edwin Warren riding around for a lap. Echo Park Speedway, Rollin. Oh my goodness, he got into the back of 54 going through the dog leg there. Woo! Edwin Warren, crank it up. There is a lap with the number 11, Edwin Warren. We're going to hang out and see if Edwin Warren can win some fans in the live chat tonight. We got about 11, 12 people watching. If Edwin can finish this race without wrecking himself or anybody, you guys have to be a fan. Somebody in the live chat has to say that they are a fan of Edwin Warren if that happens. 21 out front, Chase Hickey, Jordan Pearson still on his backside, Dan Chapman working with him, and Edwin Warren right there. Top 4 drivers on your screen have been working well together for several laps. Coming up to the end of this one with 5 to go. Will they maintain these positions? No, they're already looking. Edwin Warren giving the shot to the number 54 in the corner. Giving Dan Chapman a big old shove down the backstretch. Getting really wiggly back there. Going to have to hold it still. Keep it square. Keep it square. Here they come. 5 to go. 4 to go the next time by. Top 4 drivers nose to tail. Giving it everything these ARCA cars have. First ARCA race out here with Rolling Thunder live on the TVR-Esports channel, and we're going to get a finish, people. We're going to get a finish. Chase Hickey out front, Jordan Pearson in second, Dan Chapman in third. Chevrolets leading the Ford. Number 11's got an inside run on the 57. Or 54 on the outside. Dan gives him the inside. 11 gets an inside run. Here they come. They've spread out a little bit. Warren's trying to get a run up on the Dr. Pepper car. Oh, big shove there by the 21-14. Down on the inside of the 2, trying to work their way past lap traffic. It's getting exciting with 3 to go. Edwin Warren's worked his way up to the podium. Now working on second on the back of the 14. Here they come down the backstretch. Nose to tail. Pusher, pushing the pusher. Edwin Warren on the back of the 14, shoving him into the 21. Can they make it around the corner? Oh my goodness, it's getting sketchy. Across the start-finish line, Dan Chapman might have had a run for a second. Backed it off a little bit. 2 to go. Move your drink over, fans. Don't spill it. Don't throw the popcorn. We're coming to the finish. Lap 98 of 100, around the corner they come. Haven't had a caution in a while. Everybody on pretty old tires. 47 laps on these tires. A little bit of a wiggle by the 11 there. Here comes Dan. Here comes Dan pulling up to the bumper of the number 11, Edwin Warren. Edwin bumping into the 14, going through the corner on his inside corner. Jordan Pearson hanging on to it down on the inside, stays behind Chase. Right on his bumper, giving him a shove. White flag this time by. Final lap of the race as they cross the line. Number 11 looking to the inside. Oh, he's on the corner. He's on the corner. 14 trying to hold him off. They go back into the corner. 14 trying to carry the speed on the outside. 11's going to try to get inside. He did touch him in the corner and managed to move him just enough. Coming out of the turn, down the backstretch for the last time, headed for the checkered flag. 21, Chase Heggie, 11 on the inside, 14 on the outside. It's going to be a drag race out of 4. Here they come. He turned him. He turned him. Oh, my God, 21 is around. Across the finish, unofficial finish. Jordan Pearson, Dan Chapman, Edwin Warren, Chase Heggie, and Ward Fisher, top 5. Let's back up and see what happened right there to Chase Heggie. Led the race all the way to the finish, coming out of turn number 4. Got the number 11 right behind him. Gets down low in the corner and gets below the red line. Gets into his rear corner at the bottom of the track and turns the 21. Oh no, the number 11 turns the 21. Going into the finish line. Wrecks him for the win. Wrecks him for the win. Race is over. Jordan Pearson wins the race. We'll get a quick chat with him in the live. Give me just a minute, see if we can get him up here in the Discord. What a finish, fans. We'll be right back with some interviews. All right, fans, we got the top 3 drivers, finishers in the waiting room. We'll jump down there and give them a quick interview real quick.
Good race, Paul.
Hey, drivers, can you hear me all right in the Discord? Can you hear me all right in the Discord, everybody? We got you? Oh, trying to get my mic to work there. You got me on the Discord?
Yes, sir.
All right, we got the drivers up here in the broadcast booth. Going to do a quick chat with a couple of them. Edwin Warren takes home 3rd there. Had a little bit of controversy coming out of turn number 4 in that number 011 Ford. Edwin Warren, give us a little rundown of your finish tonight.
It's not a controversy. I did something bad. It was
Congratulations,
a
Jordan.
accident. I swear up and down that he should have the position over me because I should have been a 4th place car today. So heart goes out to him because he deserved to be here over me, and I 100% apologize for the actions in which I did.
Hey, sometimes it's racing, you just push a little too hard coming around the corner. It's the finish line, checkered flag in the eyes, that kind of thing. But hey, shout out to you for apologizing. That's what you do. When it happens, you have to give a shout out to the guy you bumped into out there. Who do you want to say hello to on the live chat tonight?
Well, hello to everybody. Appreciate you tuning in, watching the race. It was a great one. Jordan, Person, Dan, Paul, all those guys put on a heck of a show. They were out here running their hearts out. It's the most fun I've ever had in an ARCA car at Atlanta. So this group of guys, amazing group. Look forward to racing with them more, and I'm looking forward to getting some payback against me because I deserve it.
All right, well, good job out there. Anyway, hey, you got a 3rd place, and it's probably going to count. I can't see him changing it. So it's, as far as I know, it's unofficial, but you've got 3rd. So good job out there. Number 54 Chevrolet, Dan Chapman chased down Jordan Pearson to finish up there. Chase Heggie led for a long time, and there was a big battle going on. Dan Chapman, the 54, takes home 2nd. Dan, give us a rundown of your race tonight.
Oh, well, got involved in a crash early, got fixed up, taking care of the car and trying to just run in the draft for however many laps that was, 40, 50.
Yeah, it was 50, I want to say it was 47 or 50 laps there at the end for all those tires. So good job out there. Who do you want to shout out to personally tonight for your 2nd place win?
Oh, well, just you for broadcasting all this and letting everybody watch. Good race. All the guys that host all these leagues and let us come out here and have fun.
100%. Hey, Dan, you got some fans in the live chat. We had about 15, 16 people watching tonight, and there was a couple of them cheering on the number 54. So you got some fans out there at the TVR-Esports channel. Good job.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Jordan Pearson is going to take home the win tonight out here at the Rolling Thunder Racing League. Atlanta Speedway. Jordan, there he is right there, taking a victory lap. Jordan Pearson, we got you on the radio.
Yes, sir.
All right, tell us a little bit about your win tonight in that Dr. Pepper car.
It was just pretty fun, just trying to push Chase as much as I possibly could, and I was gonna try to make a move out of 3 and 4, but then he ended up getting wrecked.
Yeah, coming out of 4, Edwin just kind of bumped him a little too much on that inside corner. It turned him around. I think you might have had it, but you had a little run at it. It was going to be interesting. It was an exciting race. The fans were on the edge of their seat the entire time, so it was a lot of fun to watch. Who do you want to shout out personally to, Jordan, before you get off the TV tonight?
Chase and Nick for getting this league going for us, and you for doing this broadcast for us, and just everybody for running clean. It was an awesome race.
You bet. 100%. We love doing it, and we appreciate you guys showing up and putting on a good show. And congratulations on that first place win tonight at Echo Park Speedway. All right, fans. That's the race tonight. Number 14, Dr. Pepper driver Jordan Pearson takes home the win with a big old controversial crash coming out of turn number 4. Be sure to replay it and watch it over and over again and leave a comment down below. What do you think happened? Number 14, Jordan Pearson with a win. I'm Grandpa Thompson. This is the TVR-Esports channel. Thank you so much for showing up and watching today. Live chat, everybody out there, we love you so much. You guys are awesome. We could not love you anymore. Join us again tonight at 8:30 here in about, it's about an hour and a half. And we'll go dirt track racing with the Thunder Valley Racing League. This is Rolling Thunder on a Saturday night. Oh, get a win in real life. I'll see you at the finish line.